Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. We've made it through the end of the week. How are we doing? Such a beautiful day out today, and it's going to be an even better weekend. We've got a lot of things to cover, so stick with us. We'll tell you what they are in just a second.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Well, you know the drill. We always start off with our big stories this morning. Starting us off with number 5. 6 people were killed Thursday afternoon in New York when a helicopter broke apart midair and crashed upside down in the Hudson River. Rescue boats circled the submerged aircraft within minutes of impact near the end of a maintenance pier. Recovery crews hoisted the wreckage helicopter from the water using a floating crane. It was the latest high-profile aviation disaster in the U.S. Number 4. Senate lawmakers met on Capitol Hill to discuss whether the U.S. should continue to change the clock twice a year. President Donald Trump has expressed support of ending this practice. Some committee members want permanent daylight saving time, some want permanent standard time, and others want the states to decide for themselves. Number 3. Some big changes are coming to the Pensacola International Airport. Renderings show what the airport will look like once a new 5-gate concourse and other upgrades are added. The $70 million expansion will better accommodate the 58,000 passengers who fly in and out of Pensacola each week. The groundbreaking is set for September 30th, and the addition is expected to take about 2 years to complete. And number 2, we've got a lot going on in Mobile County, including a possible water park coming to Mobile. The project is called Jubilee Park and was presented at the Mobile County Commission meeting on Thursday. It will span 90 acres and also feature an indoor sports facility, shopping, and dining. A vote on the $60 million project could come as early as Monday, and if all goes to plan, most of the facilities will open in 2027. The water park wouldn't open until 2029. I know that's a little while from now, but it's still awesome to even think that we would have something this big in Mobile. I think it's going to really attract a lot of tourists. What do y'all think? What are your thoughts on this? And number 1 for us this Friday morning, as we said, we've got a lot going on this weekend, and that includes the 36th annual Baldwin County Strawberry Festival. Lots of strawberries, of course, and strawberry treats, a car show, music, crafts, a carnival, and a 5K. Make sure you get that strawberry shortcake after your 5K, not before. It's free to get in Saturday and Sunday at the Loxley Municipal Park from 9 to 5. Listen, y'all, I went to the Loxley Strawberry Festival last year, had a lot of fun. I went for the shortcake, of course, but I stayed because of the car show. The car show was awesome. There was a lot of vintage cars. I'm kind of into that. I like taking pictures of them, so it was a lot of fun. You definitely want to get out of there and make sure that you enjoy. Listen, they also had fair rides, which I thought was pretty cool. I feel like most festivals, you either get the food or you get the rides, right? You don't usually get both. So it's kind of cool to see the kids enjoy that in Baldwin County. I know it's probably one of their favorite things of the season. So make sure you head out to that. It's happening tomorrow and Sunday. We're going to move over to our question of the day, which is, what's your go-to karaoke song? Mine is going to be Moment for Life by Nicki Minaj and Drake. I mean, it's just a classic for me. I feel like I can rap it from start to finish, never mess up. So that's what I'm going to say. What would y'all say? People in the comments are saying Girl Crush by Little Big Town. Sweet Caroline. Okay, that's a good one. Somebody in the comments said, If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. If you're singing Alicia Keys during karaoke, you got to be a really good singer. See, I'm not that good at singing, so I have to go with something pretty easy. All the 60s and 70s. Okay. I like this. You guys have good ones. If you're watching, what is your go-to karaoke song? I would love to know. We're going to move over to our poll of the day in the meantime, which is, would you like to see a water park come to Mobile? We just talked about this story and the possibility of Jubilee Park making its way to Mobile County. What do you think? Would you like to see this water park? Yes or no? I think it would be a great addition. I think Mobile, we're making some great changes as far as stuff to do and attractions for people who live here and people who are traveling through here. Top Golf has been one. Dave and Buster's. Why not have a water park? I love it. Gives the kids something to do and stay out of trouble and have some fun with their friends. Nancy says, yes, I will support it 100%. I am with you, Nancy. Let's see. Melissa said, I would like to see baseball come back to Mobile. Okay, I get that. But what about the water park? Amanda says, how about more YMCAs and more family-friendly places? Well, I would assume that this water park would also be family-friendly. What do you guys think? Yes, yes, yes. Jared says, yes, but Mobile will destroy it. Now, why do you think that? Why would you say that? Let's not jinx ourselves. Denny says, people don't know how to act. That's fair. But as far as I've heard, the other attractions that we've had, like Top Golf, Dave and Buster's, they've been fine. I feel like why not give people the chance who do know how to act and have a great time. Go out with the families and friends and have something to do over the summer. You don't want to have to always travel to Gulf Shores or to Florida or to other places to enjoy something fun over the summer. You want to do it right here in your hometown. So I think this water park will be a great addition. Amy says, no, you have nothing but problems. Okay, we're getting mixed reviews in the comments. Some people are saying yes, others are saying no, this is going to cause more problems. Whatever you decide is completely fine. We want to hear your concerns or your comments or suggestions. All you have to do is head over to our Facebook page at WKRG and make sure you are liking and subscribing the page first, and then chiming in on the question and polls of the day, which we will share right here on News 5 Now. Denny says if that's the case overall, then yes. I agree. I mean, it's a shame that you have to think about people acting a fool because that's the reality of it. However, to your point, overall, I think it would be nice. I can agree with you on that. Thank you all so much for joining us for News 5 Now at 8 o'clock. We've got a lot going on this weekend. As we said, the Baldwin County Strawberry Festival is going on. It is Art Walk tonight in Mobile. Make sure you're there. I believe it's this Friday is for pet lovers, so you can bring your pet out. They, of course, have Skate Mobile. You can skate around Bienville Square if you'd like. There's just a number of things. You can go to our website at WKRG.com and look up the 5 things to do this weekend, and we'll get you squared away. Thank y'all again. Have a great Friday and an even better weekend. We'll see you back here next week. Bye, y'all.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.